The model behind me is a beautiful 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2 car garage on a 0.72 of an acre with no CDD and no HOA. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, I am back in Ocala covering this beautiful floor plan. It is 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2 car garage, 2,330 square foot for a price of $420,450 out the door. The first thing you're going to notice is that you have this really nice big driveway. As you can see, you can easily have 2 cars. You have the 2 car garage with these beautiful coach light. With most of their model, they always have a really nice cemented walkway that you can change to pavers if that's what you want. And if you build from scratch, that is something that you can ask. Most of their homes also have a really nice front yard and also a backyard because you have a lot of land. So as I walk in, you have this front area right over here. I would have loved if they would have done this with a double door. As I understand, they don't. However, they have this beautiful arc that you see. Look at the ceiling height right over here. So let's go inside and check rest of this beautiful house out. Hello and welcome to this beautiful floor plan. Guys, if you've been looking to buy a home anywhere in Central Florida, Ocala, Tampa Bay, this is a great resource. Please press that thumbs up button, show me some love. And if you are not sure about if Ocala is going to be the right community for you, please make sure to check out Orlando Living with Dee. I have actually done a video about Ocala. We talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining, everything that you really need to know. So the home that I'm showing you today is a 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2 car garage, 2,330 square foot with out the door price $420,450. Now it does have some upgrades, so please keep that in mind. Now if you do want to build from scratch, it does give you an option that you can have the tiles as you see. Other than that, it's going to be carpet in all the room. However, if you build from scratch, you do have an option to have everything tiled except the bedroom, and it will cost you more, but the wet areas, your bathrooms, your kitchen is still going to be tiled. That is a standard. Right over here, the upgrade is in regards to the double door that you see. You can convert this into a tile if that is what you want. I would have loved that if they would include the extra 4 lights, especially in the den area, in the family room. If you guys are looking to build a brand new home from scratch, please make sure to watch the playlist where I have given you the tips on do's and don'ts of building a brand new home. I also talk about things that you should do after you buy a house, things that you shouldn't do, things that you should kind of inspection. So this is something I not only bring you model homes, but I also give you a lot of educational videos and show you what kind of inspections that you should get so you can make a good, informed, educated decision. So that is something that I always do to be able to assist you. So please subscribe to my channel. Make sure to check out Orlando Living with Dee, where I've done a video on Ocala. We talk about the school, hospital, shopping, dining. There is so much growth that's happening in that Ocala corridor. You have the villages, the Wildwood, the Fruitland Park. You have so much that's happening, and you're just about an hour and a half to all the major things with Disney and the parks, and you're just about an hour and a half to the international airport too. So that is something to keep in mind. You get a lot of bang for your buck. The same house in Central Florida, in Orlando, Windermere, Winter Garden, or in Tampa is going to cost you probably $600,000 to $700,000. So that is something to keep in mind. You have this nice area right over here. This could be a semi-private dining area. It's kind of nice because it's connected to the kitchen. So if you like to wine and dine friends and family, this is a really nice space right there. And look at this. This is your great room, your family room. The whole thing opens up. You have this beautiful cathedral ceiling. The height can go up to 11 feet in some cases. You have this nice window bringing in a lot of light. And then let me go ahead and take you outside because I want to point out a couple of things. First is that you have this covered patio area included in the price. You do not have to pay extra for it. And then your yard kind of goes all the way up till this point. Look at the amount of land you have. You can build a really nice size pool. You have the play area or the garden area over there. You also have some area over here. So this is really nice. The other feature that I love about this house and most of their 4-bedroom is that you have a full bathroom over there with the door that leads you to it. So if you do build a pool, that will come in really handy. And then on that side, That's where you have your master bedroom, and it has a door that leads to your patio area. I'm going to go ahead and show you the secondary homes or the secondary rooms first, but before I get there, this is your kitchen, and Formica is what you get with this builder. Your dishwasher, your microwave, your range hood is included. Microwave do not went outside. 36-inch cabinets with the crown molding is something that you do get. No refrigerator, no washer, no dryer. However, on their inventory home, they are going to pay all your closing costs, but not the prepaid. So please keep in mind, whenever you have a closing, you have a closing cost that includes prepaids and closing costs. This builder will pay all your closing costs, but not the prepaid. And then right over here, you also have the kitchenette area right there with the same tile. And then right behind me is the very first bathroom, which is a shower tub combination with that door that I was mentioning. And then right next to it is a little closet space right there. So it's a really nice, well layout house with the double sink that you see over here, which is standard. What I love about this one is that most of the time, all the homes that I've done, I've seen the oval or the round basins. And this one has the sink, which is kind of rectangular, which I kind of really liked. I have not seen that with a lot of builder. And then right over here is your very first secondary bedroom. I want to stand in the corner to kind of give you an idea. You have this nice window. And the other thing is that with this builder, all their models have the solid door that leads to your closet space. Nothing extraordinary, but nevertheless, it's a nice door. And then as I come out, you have the identical room over here, which is the other secondary bedroom. But what I love is that you also have the same closet. With this builder, it's a pretty much standard that they have the solid door all the way through. I'm going to walk through this nice walkway to get to the last secondary bedroom over here, which is also it's a little bit bigger in terms of the size. Now, I have done the videos of other 4 bedrooms, which are also 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom. And what I have seen is that those ones, they make it as a suite. And when they are a suite, basically you just have the bathroom inside. So that is something to look into. You also have the double door closet over here. And then as I come out, now please keep in mind that with this builder, you're not going to get the washer and the dryer. That is not to say that you will not have it. It really depends. And I've been saying this for a very long time, guys. The biggest bang for your buck is on inventory homes that are sitting on the market, and the builder would be willing to work not only on the closing cost, but may also give you more. And we carry a list of such inventory home because we know what one builder is doing compared to another one, and we'll be able to assist you accordingly. Now, you do have a block construction with this builder. They will just have a coat of cement right over here. Your entrance to the attic is right there. And then the water heater is going to be here. It does not have a ballot, as some will have it as a municipality code, but I guess it is not required over here. And as I walk out the laundry area, now please keep in mind, guys, that they can build you an exact same floor plan. If this is something that you want to do, they could do that on a scattered lot. So if you've been thinking about buying and you want to buy not in a community where there is a HOA, where there is a CDD, because buying a place with no HOA is going to be very tough for any of the Central Florida suburban area and even Tampa. And if you go a little bit in the outskirts, because what's going to happen is in the outskirts, there would be probably very few communities that does not have a HOA. For the most part, there is going to be some sort of an HOA, whether that be just $20 a month or $10 a month. So that is something to keep in mind. And it may or may not necessarily be a bad thing. It really depends upon you and your family situation. Right behind me is the master bedroom. And look at the size of this master bedroom. Crown molding, false ceiling, and no extra lights. Hallelujah. I don't know why, but look at this. I'm shooting this towards the late afternoon, early evening time, and it's Florida. It's nice, bright, and beautiful, but any minute it could be dark, gloomy, and it could be pouring like any other day tomorrow. I would have definitely loved some extra lights right there. If you do build from scratch, please make sure to watch the video on do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, because that is something that I would highly suggest, because where I talk about what you should do and what you shouldn't do with the builder. Right over here, I love the fact that you have 2 different closet space. You have one for her right over here, and it also gives you the entrance, attic entrance from here. And then there is one right across, which is a little bit smaller over here. And as I walk outside, I'm going to walk into my master bathroom. I love that you have the two vanities right over there. They're kind of separated. You have the water closet privacy door right there. You have the same kind of tiles, pretty comfortable size. But what I also love is that you have the tub, and you also have the walk-in shower with these beautiful tiles going all the way up with this little niche. So this is pretty much standard. Now, if you do want to know, hey, I want to do this, or whatever upgrades you want and how much would it cost me, please let me know. I can get that priced out. The other thing that I want to mention, especially in Ocala, with this builder, you can actually buy this house with just $1,000 down and 100% financing in some cases. It really will depend upon the kind of financing you're getting, but that is a possibility. So if you've been thinking about moving and you're not really sure, please give us a call. Please make sure to check us out on Google, on Facebook, on Zillow. We spend a lot of time, effort, and energy trying to be up to date. And please keep in mind, when you call us, you'll be talking to somebody on my team. Her job is to basically connect you to the right agent on my team, whether that be me or someone else on my team. Their job is to understand all your information, understand what your want and need is, and see what is possible in the price point that you are looking for. So when you come down, you can shop like a pro. We can take you to the communities that fit, because buying a house is a very emotional thing. I know from my first-hand experience, and that is something that I also want to make sure that I understand. You're coming down, you're kind of dreaming, but you want to make sure that you are able to look at the house and the properties that fits your budget, your need, because there's no point in looking at home that doesn't fit your need or is not in the budget that you have for yourself. So it's kind of nice that we do the Zoom call. We understand your needs so we can show you, and if it's not possible, we are going to let you know, because we don't want you to be on a roller coaster of buying a home, because it is emotional and it does take a lot of time and energy to be able to do what we do. I hope this all makes a lot of sense for you. Please make sure to check out Orlando Home Show En Español and also Orlando Living with Dee. Until the next video, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.